Alrighty, Joey. So, this is the battery for the positive terminal. You're going to want to get a copper lug, attach it to this bolt here. You can just put it underneath it and squish it. You're going to want to make sure that you heat shrink around this as much as you can. Try and protect it from any water. This is, I forget what this is called, but it basically protects it from heat and rubbing. But you get some of that, you just put it around it as much as you can. I zip tied it into that. That's technically a hold down for the air filter. And I ran it all the way back here. You're probably gonna have to take your battery out because I think I had to. And let's see if you can see it. Not really. There it is, if it would focus, come on. So I just cut a slit in the wiring harness hole and shoved the wire through there. And that is behind the battery. So, it's your engine bay. Battery, it's behind the battery. So you're probably gonna have to take that out. Shouldn't be more than a couple, like a 10 mil and a 13 mil. But once you get it through there and get it pushed through, you will want to see if you can find it under here. And you can see that I was able to find it here. And it comes all the way down here behind this panel. Travels all the way down here. Through this, you can see it in there, and comes out here, and then goes sloppily into the amplifier. Pop the other seat as well, so I can show you where the ground is. So, the ground, if you lift this up, you can see it like 100 times better. Ugh. And it is right there. So, I have two things hooked up to it, which I kind of forgot about, but that's fine. Anyways, you have to scrape off the metal that's underneath it. This bolt isn't being used for anything. I'm fairly certain it's just for the, because in the end model, it has braces back here. I'm pretty sure they just hook up there. But we don't have those, so we can do that. That's all the wires coming in here, so you can see the black wire runs all the way back here into that. I think that's actually just my exhaust valve. It hooks into that ground. There's that. I'm gonna put this back up. And we'll come on over here. I'll sit down for this one. Alright, so this is gonna be a bit of a difficult time to show you. Okay, so you're gonna see me tap into two wires in here. Alright, I'm back. I took off this panel. In order to take that panel off, you're gonna have to pull up these two. This panel right here and that panel up there, they just pull up. You got to take the weather stripping off first, and same thing for this pillar one. But either way, these are the two wires. One of them is, I believe that is just black, and this one is probably yellow. They're in a twisted pair though. So they're easy to see. You see they're twisted around each other. So once you cut into that wire harness, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, I have mine hooked up into a spade connector like this, and then like as I was taking this off, that should be enough. And then you just run these wires all the way back. This one is the remote wire right here. I'll show you that here in a little bit. But make sure you get all that tucked in there. This black wire is probably my amp wire. That's okay. Or not my amp wire, but the mixer wire. So that's the pillar. Those are the wires I need to tap into. And I can promise you they are, because it works, and I actually traced them from here into the door, into the speaker, and into the frame, which in between here and here they switch colors, so that's nice. That's that. Let me go pull up my fuses. So I believe I tapped into the USB fuse. Let me yoink this off. This fuse, right, you can see which one I tapped into right there. I believe it is just the lower one. Don't want to take it out because I can't really see it. Let's see, how does it sit? So it sits exactly like this. So I plugged into the USB charger one right there, because that's only on when the car is on. It's not on when it's off. So that's the one you want to use. Fuse splitter, and it has that wire coming down, and then you just tie it into the rest of your stuff. Then we'll run it all the way back. I don't think I missed anything. Guess we're gonna find out.